What's going on YouTube? Roxas, the Torterra, and today we're bringing you another Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon news and info video. So we saw in the trailer from before that was on the channel that they had a whole bunch of new features, and Pokemon riding is one of them. So if you look at the trainers on this picture, you see one riding a Charizard, one riding a Mudsdale, one riding a Sharpedo, and one having a Pokeball in his hand that looks like some sort of it's a Pokeball that's opening up and releasing like some sort of signal, like almost like calling out to the Pokemon in the region that allow you to do these things, like such as get around without using HMs maybe. So I'm thinking, honestly, what I'm saying is that I think that they might have taken out HMs because one, they threw away the. We're saying right now, I guess it is all speculation still. We're gonna say that they've thrown out the gyms, and people don't like the idea of it, but I'm actually really excited because it's not following too much traditional format, so you do not know what to expect from this game. You cannot assume that you're gonna face 8 gym leaders now. You can't assume you're gonna be actually facing a champion or an Elite Four. I mean, that sounds really crazy to hear in a Pokemon game, especially when it's like part of the main series in terms of games. But doing risky things in business, it seems like, well, not even seems, but that is like a risk and a reward in it. Because like you can destroy something traditional and make it completely different, but it'll always have traditional aspects such as catching Pokemon, meeting people, getting items, traveling the world that you're in at the time, battling with people, battling with friends, trading with friends, and just them doing this whole thing with the Alola region is really refreshing, honestly. Kalos was very refreshing, but I wish Kalos' whole game, I guess in a sense, was a little bit longer, but I have to say it's E. Not that it has anything to do with E for everyone, but like that rating on it, but more so that it's a Pokemon game, so they don't overextend all the time. But I feel like if anything overextended, if you are offered the events in-game, I would say Generation 4 overextended a lot. Like they had a lot of catching legendaries at the end. Like they had events for each almost each legendary in that game. So looking at this is it's so refreshing. And if we don't have HMs, that'll be really cool because we're getting around with these Pokemon. We can call them at any time, I'm hoping. The reason why I say HMs are gone is because you normally get the power to use these HMs by having a certain number of badges. Now, if there are no badges, how are we going to use HMs? Maybe while doing the challenges of the Kahunas and the Totem challenges or the Totem trials, we beat the Totem trials, and then as we do those Totem trials, I can do things before we get the Totem trials, which is the thing that the specialist asks us for. We do those things, then we do the Totem trial, and we finally beat the Totem trial, then we face the Kahuna of that island, and we are rewarded with something somewhat like a badge, but maybe not a badge. Maybe something like a sigil, a mark. Yeah, I like that idea of a mark. Like you get a mark for doing this. Maybe not a badge, but like a mark, But yeah, so this is a really interesting concept. It shatters a lot of things that we know to be in the Pokemon world. Like traditional is like they're throwing traditional stuff out. And I see that Pokeball in the trainer center reminds me of a radar. Like maybe it's just calling out to the Pokemon that have these equipment on. It calls them to you, and you can ride them and whatever. So it looks like a really cool thing. The land, the sea, the sky. With the power of Pokemon, you can go anywhere. Move forward with Poke Ride. One aspect of the culture in the Alola region is something known as Poke Ride, in which certain Pokemon help people get to places they wouldn't be able to reach by using human strength alone. These Pokemon don't join your team. Ooh, but you can call on them anytime to receive their help. So you can call on them anytime. Yo! This is almost like Megaladios and Megaladios. This is so cool. This practice is typical of the way of life in Alola, where humans and Pokemon are so closely bound together. So they're saying like maybe not in terms of Mega Evolution, but like they're bound together, like they're all connected. They have like a whole sense of connection in Alola. Like you're friends with the Pokemon. You're not just they're not just around the street walking around just like not helping or not doing anything. You guys can request help from this. Like we can help each other by traveling, and who knows, maybe they have a whole like station set up with Pokemon that inhabit the area, and you can like pick them up to go to certain places. But I feel like you can't cross the water. It'll be like, Sharpedo, come on through real quick, And we get Sharpedo, and we ride on Sharpedo. We got Mudsdale, we got Stoutland, we got Tauros. We have so many different Pokemon. I hope there's an Iced Island. I think there is an Iced Island. I remember seeing on the map. Yes, there is one. I really hope we get a Mamoswine or like a Piloswine or something like that to ride. Something Ice type related, of course. Something cool. Something really interesting that we could ride there. Mamoswine is awesome to ride though. I was so stoked because it's from Sinnoh, and we were riding that in friggin' X and Y. I was kind of annoyed that they kind of got rid of that whole scenario and idea in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Although the Mega Latias and Latios did make up for that because the whole thing about not having Fly was so handy. Oh my god. But as you can see through the screenshot, the trainers riding the Charizard and Sharpedo's dashing through the water. It's so refreshing. This game is going to be so refreshing. And riding a Mudsdale past a route, that looks like Route 2. So, hold up, Route 2. So we can expect some riding right after Route 1, you guys. I hope we can expect some riding. Look at this canyon looking area. It looks like a canyon and you're riding a Stoutland. Yo, I wish they showed more screenshots of like just riding. I think there was a Tauros. I remember seeing, I think, a Tauros in a cutscene of the video that I put up a few days ago. But yeah, so tell me what you guys think about the Pokemon riding or Poke riding idea in the Alola region, aka Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm not gonna check out like button, like a Fernate, wreck it, destroy it, do whatever you want with it. Just don't hit the dislike button because I'm really sad if you do. But this game is just looking to be very amazing. It's getting a lot of people hyped, getting a lot of people annoyed, but I'm a fan of Pokemon in general, so I'm not gonna shake anything new. I'm not gonna knock it until I try it. I don't think I'm knocking it anytime soon. I love Pokemon down to the core, so I'm gonna get out of here. Tell me what you guys think about the whole thing, as I said before, and give me some ideas. What else do you think we'll be able to get to ride? Is it only gonna be these, or do you think we'll have more things to ride in the game? But with that, I'm out. Bye!